Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are in the world. Tables Chronicles is back again. Your boy KIDDNAPPA underscore the journey. And to my left is
Reality complex.
Yeah.
Real complex.
Yes.
AKA let's get that life in check.
Yeah.
100, let's go.
Let's roll like a roller coaster. Let's pop like the popcorn. Let's see what's good. It's another week, another day, another month, another year, another boy, man. Life is moving on, man.
Orbit around the sun,
Yeah.
solar system.
How many is it? 360 days in a year, isn't it?
Yeah, 365.
365. There we go. So it is what it is. But we're in a leap year. When is a leap year? I don't even know. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that one up, man. Listen, on the virtues of what's going on in the world, people. The usual character in this is Trump.
The bad guy.
DJT, Donald J. Trump. I don't know if you've seen that clip when the guy goes, "Oh, that's what the J is for, genius." Have you seen it?
J for genius.
Yeah. No. And it's like, what the flip are you talking about, mate? You know, I'll actually have to find that clip and then I'll send it to you.
Yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, because what's exactly happened with the fact that he's gone into, well, first he started with Venezuela. The Venezuela president, he's in American, as they call it, jail.
And
his
Greenland
wife.
as well.
He tried.
He's bullying everyone, isn't he?
No, he was trying Greenland, but obviously, you know, he looks at Europe. Europe is not really the place that he's really trying to get that control over. But he's got the Venezuela. What's his name? I forgot his name now. Not that I forgot his name, but he'll come back to me. Anyway, he's in American jail, as they call it, and his wife is also in American jail because of drug dealing. Like, what the flip? You're in a country that produces. You're in a country that produces some of the most oil in the world, and now you are in jail in America because of drug dealing. How the hell are we supposed to do that? But now, people, what we want to understand is, what is the reason this Iran war? Because the Iran situation came in very silently. Nobody knew about it. We just about it when he let the bombs go off.
It's because of Israel.
So Israel is now taking control of Israel.
Yeah, Israel had a beef with them. Man. But US knew, because they're allies with Israel, if Israel did something, then they have to join in too, because Iran are just going to hold US accountable and say, "Why don't you get your boy, control your boy," basically. And because the US know, like, if Israel do something, because of the economy and the ties they have with the money and all of that, they had to back Israel. But they know that they had troops and military bases over them as well. So they know that Iran are going to attack their military bases over there if Israel strikes. So whatever Israel do, US have to do as well.
No, because they've got some of the best. They got some of the best. What's it called? Security
service forces.
They got some of the best ones in the world.
I forgot the name. I mean, last time I was supposed to look up the name for them, but
the thing is,
Mossad,
I don't know the name, and
I think it's the Mossad.
Yeah. But even the thing they're having, what's it called? The anti-bombing, whatever. If you was to throw anything, what was it? They've got that detector,
anti-missile.
Yeah, that recognizes the whole thing that's going. But my thing is this: throw something towards Iran. So obviously now Iran has to now say, oh, hold up. What are you doing with us, man? We can also do this to you as well. And what's the purpose of this?
Like close together.
Yeah, it's right next to each other. But what's the purpose of actually bombing this country in the first place? Because nobody has disturbed it, and it hasn't disturbed anybody for you to start going off on it.
Yeah, but it's chess, isn't it? So it's not necessarily what they're doing now. It's the direction that they're going into. That is what they could do potentially down the line, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's always like that with war. You try and stop something before it happens. And if you see the only way to do it is, and sometimes it's playing the person's bluff as well. Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you just make it look like you are willing to do it.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. I came to learn something the other day. It wasn't the other day. I think it was this morning, actually. I was looking at it. The nuclear that they keep talking about, the nuclear that's in Iran, or as they say, Iran. but the nuclear is the United Nations knows about it to a certain number, whatever the case. However, they don't know nothing about what's in Israel.
Yeah, because
They don't know nothing about what's in Israel. But they have it. They also have it. But what's the purpose of picking on one and not picking on the other one?
It's it's
not fair.
choosing your battle, isn't it? Because the US know that they can pick with Iran because they have probably less to do with the inner of their economy. Obviously, oil is part of the economy, but with Israel, like the Jewish community and stuff like that, they have an even bigger hold on the US with certain intricacies of their economics and business.
To me, it's pure nonsense because at the end of the day,
and the Western world. That's why the Western world, like you and so forth, will always back Israel, isn't it? No matter what.
Yeah, but you know the UK didn't.
Their fault.
No. If you look at the UK
with Palestine and them going on.
Oh yeah, no, they've got the other side of things as well. But you know what it is? The UK, most of, should I say, Europe, and or what they call the West. No countries were prepared for this, and Trump is complaining about it because he's like, oh, they're not supporting, and I'm like, yo, when you were going in there, you never said nothing to nobody to support you. Now that you've already thrown what you've thrown in there, now you're requesting a backup. Well, how does it make sense, man? Yeah. It's like you're just looking for little shiznit to just get involved in. Best way I can put it. Yeah, I'm trying not to swear. To be honest,
you're a person that makes decisions based off emotions.
That's exactly
where it should be obviously logic based as a leader.
Nah, it's a bit ridiculous.
Superpower country, you should be leading off logic, but he goes with what he feels at the time. That's why he says all this stuff, because he just says the first thing that's in his head.
No, to me personally speaking, I don't. And you know what?
To be fair, we talk about this more like it was the USA, but it was Israel that initiated it. So
I couldn't care.
The USA are just there to back them, but they have a big force in it. They're dominant force. So it looks like it's the USA first, but it's Israel first.
I don't care who started it.
Had to kind of just double up on back then, didn't it?
I don't care who started it. What is the essence of doing it?
Yeah, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? You're killing people. You're killing people for no reason. Because you know people are dying. People who have nothing to do with this, but you guys are quick to show off that we can do it. What's the point of it? I mean, what is the point of it?
Yeah,
and you know what it is as well.
Power, though, isn't it?
No, I'll tell you what's funny. Because
oil and power.
Yeah, I mean, it's oil and it comes down to oil and power. But you know, the children that they have will end up getting into relationships and friendships with the people coming from the backgrounds that they don't really respect.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
They're closely intertwined, and they like it or not.
End of story. So Iran is trying to do its best at defense, but if you see, they've got the place called the Strain of Hormuz, bro. Whatever it's called, it starts with a H and it ends with a Z. Or for you that says Z. Hormuz, is it Hormuz? Yeah, but the Strain of Hormuz.
Yeah,
they've ended up. The channel that crosses off
the Gulf into the Arabian.
Yeah. And here's the thing, they are now like Iran has control of it to some extent.
Yeah, it's the world's busiest channel for oil.
Well, there we go.
Of the world's oil
this is it.
Passes through that.
This is it, and it's only one country that's been. I think last I looked at it, it's only one country that could cross there with the flag there in Uzbekistan because they have a good relation.
Yeah, they said whoever if you're good with us, we're good with you.
I think it comes down to the one thing because they're Muslim. I think that's why they won't bother with them really. But then you got Saudi Arabia, you got the Emirates, you've got Qatar, and you got those regions
right on the strip of that.
They're on the same. They're on the same particular way. But I think because they have a relation with the United States, so it's a bit of a. There's a stick.
Yeah, they're all so close to each other as well. That's the mad thing. Like when they're throwing these missiles, the missiles don't have to go far.
They're in that region called the Middle East region. But I've always said that that Middle East thing is also a made up thing as well. So it is what it is, man. But Iran is going down. But now let me ask you a question, because you got the Iran, US, and Israel fighting against each other, whatever the case. So what happened? What's going on with the Ukraine? Because I've not really heard nothing about the Ukraine and Russia situation.
Yeah, I think with that situation, it got dragged out longer than everyone thought it would do, because they assumed that because Ukraine was a smaller place and had the smaller army, that it would be done with quickly. Even probably Putin thought that as well. He thought he's just, like when someone's just going to step on the bug.
Don't you remember when Trump said within a couple of, did you say a couple of weeks? Trump said something about, when I get in power.
Well, you know what? Yeah, it reminds me, because history repeats itself. Because even the Vietnam War, the US thought the same thing with Vietnam. That,
Vietnam dealt with them differently.
So vast, we're just going to go in there and step on them. Even with Afghanistan and stuff like that. All of these smaller places they go into, the bigger country goes into, they forget one thing, that the people know their stuff. Like, they know their terrain. They have the advantage in that sense. Where
not only do they know that, I think some of them have their heart.
Yeah.
They have a heart that you can't see anywhere else.
So it's interesting. I looked at some stats, and basically, Russia has lost double the amount of soldiers in comparison to Ukraine. So it's a 2-to-1 show at the moment, which is also interesting, because when the war began, you would never think that. I don't think anyone thought that. Side note, can you actually make a bet on the war? Who's going to win?
No.
That would be interesting if you could.
You really can't, because
if you made a bet that Ukraine was going to still be holding out to this long, you'd probably be...
No, I'll be honest with you. No. I'll say something to you, because when Ukraine was in the USSR, Ukraine had nuclear. No, Ukraine had nuclear. But Ukraine was given reassurance by the EU that they will be able to support them once they dump them down on the nuclear, whatever the case. And guess what? The EU can't do a damn thing about it, because you don't know what Russia's capabilities are, because Russia is a country that before it was the USSR, how many countries was under that USSR?
Yeah,
there was a good few countries. As soon as the USSR parted,
when they were talking about it, Russia had those missiles that could make it to England in like about 20 minutes.
No, Russia was built for this thing, man.
So, because
you got
UK was scared. UK was shit, bro. No one don't want it with Putin, bro. It's always been that